Yesterday, we brought you news from a roundtable meeting between top entertainment industry practitioners and the government on a roadmap for the development of the industry well. After the meeting and deliberation, the Entertainment News caught up with some of the participants, and this is a takeaway from the meeting.
The government's role is to enable it and make it happen.
Mparo is a private investor within the Nigerian movie space. He runs a movie distribution platform alongside a chain of cinemas. In recent times, he's delved into production and is co-producer of the blockbuster A Trip to Jamaica, among others. He believes that while infrastructure is key to the development of any industry, it is also important that the chart for developing said infrastructure is created by private investors as opposed to leaving it to the discretion of government.
Previously, it's always been government talking. Now it's the private sector talking. It's exactly the same thing that happened in the oil industry, in the telecommunications industry. It's exactly the same thing. When they came, it wasn't government that drove the telecommunication industry's development. It was the private sector that drove it. When they came into Nigeria, especially GSM and mobile telephony, when they came in, it was like, this is how it should be. This is what the policies should be. This is what the bills, the laws should be. This is what the equipment should be. And then the government listened and said, okay, that makes sense, that makes sense. And then they put a structure around it and enabled it. This is what needs to happen now. And that's why it's a huge indication that it's not going to be another talk shop. Because right now, it's us making it happen. No longer government making it happen for us. It's us making it happen and government supporting us.
Obiasika, another individual who's been working the business side of entertainment for many years from the music, event and television front, suggests that increase in live entertainment will improve the value chain in the industry.
Well, our table there is about infrastructure. So really we're talking about how the value chain works, how we can increase the amount of venues in Nigeria for live entertainment, how we can build more theaters. The truth of the matter is that the creative industry is worldwide. The key place is live, right? Live entertainment, and that's cinemas, theaters, concert venues, and that ecosystem. We're also discussing the National Theatre and how we can drive public-private partnership to enable growth. You cannot sit here and expect government to just do everything. The private sector has to build the assets. The population of Nigeria is the population that will fill those assets. It's like the retail malls being built in Nigeria. I think we've built about 50 in the last 4 years. We have 129 cinema screens. In the last 4 years, China has built 40,000. Now, we may not have that money, but we need to find the collaboration, because if we had 10,000 cinemas in Nigeria, then the Nigerian cinema industry will be generating $6 billion in Nigeria from Nigerians. Nigerians are spending this money anyway. The key issue is, how do we capture the money we're generating to create revenue? That revenue comes in taxation, it comes in income to practitioners, to companies, and to businesses.
Veteran actor turned recording and performing artist Saint Tubi believes that the Nigerian entertainment has been awash with content, but has failed to sort out the issue of distribution.
Chairperson for that group.
Earlier this year, the movie 50 grossed about £500 million from the cinemas before it became available on pirated DVD, which took the wind off the movie's sale in the box office. For Obi, tackling issues of distributions is key.
Aside agriculture, nobody does it better than the entertainment industry. We create millions of jobs, right? But today, things are going down because after making the movie, the pirate takes over, right? So, but if the distribution is right, the pirate will, at worst case, maybe get even like 5% of the whatever, right? But today, the pirate owns about 95% of the proceeds you get, aside doing the box office, right? So that's why we need the distribution, because if it's properly harnessed, the producer will take back the industry, okay, in such a way that you make like 95% of your investment back. And if the pirate takes 5%, I mean, everybody's happy at the end of the day.
This roundtable is one of many that has held over the years with different government representatives. The wait now is for us to begin to see what this will yield.
The reality is that it doesn't matter what I want. The reality is, what is the reality?